should not be a threat. This isn't an EOD mission. However, if something looks suspicious, I encourage you just to bypass it. They have access to vehicles. You can expect UAZs and trucks as their main form of transport, potentially armed UAZs. Tanks, out of the scope of this mission, you will not be going up against tanks. However, they may have infantry fighting vehicles and APCs at their disposal, BRDMs and potentially a BMP, worst case scenario. Having said that, we're not, you've got the assets to deal with the threats we're putting against you.
Okay, yeah, BM would be...
Yeah, BMPs are almost a tank, essentially.
Yeah, because if they fucking get eyes on us first, man, one shot, it's lights out. Yep,
so... Yeah, just be careful and use your assets, essentially. The first town is essentially the easier portion. The second town to the northeast will be more heavily defended than this initial town, as you're essentially moving further into their backyard. Time of day is as it is. We will not be going into nighttime. So night vision goggles are not required. However, you're more than welcome to pack them like you guys are. I mean, it's best to be prepared. Weather can be expected to remain like this. There is some fog around, and as you move through those towns, your altitude will decrease and the fog will become worse. However, it's not going to be... Yeah, we've kept it sensible, but there is some fog around limiting your visibility to an extent.
Copy. Okay. Okay, sorry.
I've got nothing. I've just going to ask questions. Is there anything I've missed?
So, Bob, do you envision us, like I said, kind of mechanized infantry, so working closely with infantry and kind of going through the town there? So typically, when we've done that in the past, right, most standard operating procedure would have like infantry in the front, infantry to the side, infantry to the rear of the vehicle, protecting the heavy asset, and then the infantry calls for fires on buildings as needed at that point.
Yep.
Is that what you envision?
You know what I've never understood?
Probably not quite. We probably don't have the numbers as to the front side and rear.
Or not sound suppressor, fire suppressor.
I like 2 fire teams.
Through open areas, I expect you to be convoyed up and just transiting, expecting to find conflict within the town areas themselves. Having said that, yeah, dismounting as required. When you're moving through the towns, what I'm envisioning is infantry moving relatively closely with the vehicles, just sweeping it out, but again, expecting guerrilla tactics, so you're not expecting a fixed fight, but just moving through, sweeping it clearly and safely.
Copy.
Does that answer your question?
It does, yeah. What is the rule of engagement for buildings? Should we treat these as civilian homes and only enter them if we take fire from the building?
Yes, so civilians will be present. So just, checking your fires before you fire. In terms of, if you take fire from a building, that building's deemed hostile and you're welcome to light that up. If you see weapons or
user left your channel
holding weapons inside buildings, again, that deems that building as hostile. You can enter buildings that you haven't taken fire from, use for cover or whatever to search them, but I just wouldn't be clearing with grenades initially.
Okay, because the reason why I asked that is that's kind of a theme line, because if we're going to start clearing buildings, if we're allowed to clear buildings, then I think guys are going to want to clear buildings because it leaves a lot of openings, split spots. For
user joined your channel.
But it also will slow our progress, of course, right? So just kind of throwing that out there.
Yep, yeah, I don't know, try and strike a happy middle ground, like.
Again, what I'm saying is that if you tell us, hey, we're trying to keep up hearts and minds, we're just going to break in people's doors, so we have to stay outside until we take fire from the building. That way, it will limit the building.
User joined your channel.
But it still keeps guys sharp, having to look over their shoulders and have rear security watch and watching windows and shit like that. But it's your mission, your call.
Yeah, so no, I would go with that. Don't necessarily need to clear every building, and I'd only encourage you to enter buildings if you start taking fire, etc. from them.
Sounds good. We'll do that. Hearts and minds.
Sweet. Any further questions? Is Conair, anything from you?
I think you pretty much asked what I was going to ask. So
just a little trying to figure out how I'm going to fit into this. I know I understand I'm going to be mostly in the back. I'm not expecting you to do much shooting, really, if any. But what I'm kind of looking at is who's going to be my point of contact. Because Connie, you're going to be busy, more than enough busy with 2 fire teams and Moose. You're not going to need a JTAC or anything. Do we want a second long-range channel? You're going to be too busy, Connie. Yeah.
Even Foxhound monitor Gargle you directly, and if you get eyes on vehicles, Gargle, you could send contact to Foxhound directly. That's a possibility. Or we could ask Drew. He's usually pretty good at some JTAC.
Yeah.
At the minute, we just have one infantry, one vehicle, and one air asset. So I'm sort of open to just having the command channel be like a relay between all three.
Yeah, that's fine.
What I mean, like, we can just sort of inform each other what's going on in surroundings, kind of thing.
No problems.
Too much, like, but I know what you're saying. Like, this was the issue last time that I had with the having an air asset as well as two vehicles, was trying to coordinate who does what and what's the right amount of force to apply. Because obviously the chopper could just devastate a whole zone in one.
Yeah, I don't plan on
brushstroke of missiles, but
yeah.
And
well,
really
civilians.
That balance.
I mean, civilians is kind of the.
So, Gar, here's what I'm envisioning for you, because taking platoon lead for this mission is you're definitely our eyes in the sky. So not necessarily like a cash strike asset, but that's your secondary role. But the first one is spotting IFEs that might be closing in on us, reinforcements that may be closing on us, suspicious activity.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is we're going to get inside that town, and our eyes are going to be 20 meters in front of us, and it's going to be tough for us to stay aware of what's going on 500 meters away from us. So if you can be doing orbits around us, that'll help us out, and then call in for individual strikes as needed.
Yeah. All right. That sounds pretty okay to me.
Something I didn't touch on, AA capability of the enemy. We're just looking at heavy machine guns mounted on vehicles or potentially turrets. However, at this stage, there's no missile threat. They've only got machine guns.
Okay. That should be all right. Not like last mission.
Third step off when ready.
Yep, you go for it. You guys are clear.
Okay. What about respawns? Is it allowed or is it single life?
Respawns are allowed. At this stage, they'll be reinforcing via aircraft or Humvee of some sort. As the mission develops, we'll look to stage a respawn point in the town that you clear, and again the second town if required. But I will talk to you if things change on that note. But yeah, if the aircraft can't do it, I'll be dropping Hummers.
Awesome. All right. Okay, that's it for me, Zeus.
Sweet, Connor, anything from you?
Oh. Connie, how do you feel about, speaking tactic-wise now, like, once we get to the town proper, we'll kick infantry out, and you guys getting out in front of the vehicle, kind of having, like, one battle team out in front of us, one battle team on our sides, and one battle team behind us. That way all sectors of the vehicle are covered, and nobody walks up on my backside and puts an RPG on my tail. And then maybe having some of your more veteran players be willing to play in the back, because newer guys are going to get antsy, and they're going to want to start looking forward and moving ahead of the vehicle, right? And so we're going to having the discipline to have that rear security.
Or are we looking to split up into 4 fire teams then? Is that what you mean?
No, I mean that's up to you. You can just have red team's got the front and middle, and blue team's got the rear kind of thing, or whatever. Like you could figure that out. Or red team is all forward, and blue team has rear and middle of the vehicle, kind of thing. That's what I would suggest. But what we'll do is we're just going to mirror your movements, and you're going to control the pacing, and we're going to try to stay right in the middle of you. Because what will happen is in that town, it's tough for us to fight effectively until you tell us where the contacts are. And then we can decimate buildings once you take fire from them. But otherwise, until then, you guys are our eyes.
That's good.
Okay, cool. How are you getting to the town?
What is the Broadly take?
We also got the 24 Hydras. Just a heads up. I don't plan on using many of them, but just kind of let you know.
Copy, girl.
What's the seating like in the Broadleys?
6 infantry.
I've got 11 so far in mine. So, might be a bit tough to fit people.
I think we could do, 1-1-1-3 and then maybe 1 Bradley?
Would we be controlling that, I assume, the 1-1-3? Just until we get there and then ditch it?
Yes, and then you'd have to send someone back to go grab it, or I could shuttle someone back in the Bradley to go pick it up once we push all the way through the town.
Yeah, I'm hoping that once we're on the ground as infantry, we just try and stay as infantry. Stuff we use for transport is just going to be some sort of logistics in the background. So.
I mean, I can fit a shitload of people in the Griffin, but obviously we don't want to leave the Bradley without anybody around it, so that's not an option.
Yeah.
I'll bring in respawns, I believe. Oh wait, no, Bob said teleport.
All right, so how about this, Connie? We get the first town handled, and then we figure out what we're gonna do after that.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's. I'm good with that, Connie. If you're good with it, and then let's go get these guys briefed and step off.
All right.
Yep. Party time.
Tires, light flares, etc., etc. Automatically put it in my goddamn mouth.
Yeah, everybody head on out to the Bradley.
How many?
All of them. I think what we're going to be doing for the very beginning of this is taking the 113 and following the Broadley in toward the first town, which is Gornaluca to our. I split the town up into 3 parts. Broadley's going to be our anchor point, so we're going to try and circle ourselves to the front and back of the Broadley and push forward with it. We'll be setting the pace in on the way though. So Section 1 is our first point of contact that we'll hit. We'll try and push through. We're not looking to clear every building, but if we take fire from those zones, or take fire from a building, we're free to move on it. Broadley's also going to be in the background, sort of helping us out, and hopefully we help it out. Take it easy with the grenades, though. There is civilians in this town, so as you push through, you're looking for buildings that have enemies in them. We'll clear that out, but we're pretty much just looking to clear the sector and then move forward with the Broadley. Any questions?
What's the civilian density?
Say again?
What's your civilian density?
Not sure. We're just told there's civilians in the town.
No, but okay, you don't know how many then.
No. Right, so we've got at 11 total at the minute. We're definitely not all going to fit into one vehicle, so I think we'll have red team probably jump in the M113 in the back. Or sorry, blue team jump in the 113 in the back, and then have red team in the Broadley in the front. Broadley can dump you guys out, and you guys will take lead for the Broadley, watching its front sector. Once blue gets in position and jumps out of the 113, you'll just be protecting the rear. We all push forward as a group. Okay.
Got it. There's no insurgents mixed in with the civilians. It's all clear defined uniforms that we're working against her.
We're not sure.
Okay.
If you see a weapon, deem it hostile at this time.
Yeah.
And so they're supposed to be well-armed insurgents. Vehicles are light, but there is a low possibility of possibly getting their hands on an IFE, so we just got to stay sharp for that. We're going to have eyes in the sky. We'll have a friendly chopper pilot, and he's hopefully going to be giving us eyes so we can keep short safety, and he'll be watching for vehicles coming in on us. But we got to handle low presence of IEDs and insurgents in the buildings. So hearts and minds, we won't just kick open doors. Low usage of grenades. There's going to be fog, so we'll work through that. And then if you go down, if you're dead, there will be respawns during the mission, Zeus said, but it's going to be limited and at his discretion. So you'll either be flown in or you'll be given a vehicle to come in on in.
Got it.
Copy.
And if they have weapons on their back but they're not showing hostility at all, are we still deeming it as hostile? Are we engaging them immediately, or are we just, taking it
Weapon
as it
on
goes?
the back, you could probably hold on that one. But it's going to be your preservation of life is ultimately going to decide that.
Okay, copy.
I'm thinking on this one, man. If you see a weapon, you're going to deem it a hostile.
Can I get, before we leave here, can I get Tacker and Josh to grab a disposable tube? Is it just in case we need more AT of some sort? I'd rather have it. So Tacker and Josh go and grab another rocket on your back.
And infantry too. If I could add, Zeus' whole idea of this mission, right, is mechanized infantry, and so he wants infantry to work together with the Bradley, right? So it's really tempting, right, if you're the middle security team or if you're the rear security team, when the fire is going on up in front, it's really tempting to want to push up, keep your eyes forward, right, and get in on that contact. and what's going to happen is we're going to take an RPG to the rear of the Bradley, and we're going to lose a $15 million vehicle, right? So he's going to test us. You know he's going to, right? So if you're in the rear, fucking stay sharp, right, and watch your sectors. Keep your eyes back, and shoot those guys when they pop up behind us. Appreciate that.
Oh, and
Red
to clarify on that, blue team is rear security, and red team is forward security.
Yeah.
Red team, that's our baby. Don't leave our baby.
It's a very pretty baby.
Aggressors here. Blue team's going to be the defensive.
And blue team is loading up in the actual 113.
Yeah, and red team's going to get in the Bradley because you're going to be out first and moving front of it. Okay, good.
So, when you say we're the assault team, if we're clearing buildings, it's red team?
Yeah, blue team's always going to be with the vehicle.
They're horrible people. So who's all these people? Who are these guys? Oh, they were grabbing the disposables.
You want blue team to keep loaded up, like partially
Alright.
or all dismount?
Oh, we're all going to dismount. We're just going to abandon it pretty much when we get into the town.
Hey, also, just a kind of a hey-o. Griffin call sign's going to be Griffin. Original. Basically, I shouldn't really be doing a lot of stuff other than scouting, but in case, like, shit really breaks down, I'll be on 120. It was kind of an emergency thing. I don't expect anybody to be on it, but it's there and just in case things go bad.
I forgot to go grab Max. I'm going to do that quick.
Alright.
Get into Bradley after that.
Hey! Good luck.
Bradley, guys. Once you get in there, do a radio check for me.
Need another pack of cigarettes. Because we're smokers. We like cocaine. Okay. Long range radio check, Griffin.
Bradley. We're all loaded up, Connie.
Uh-oh.
Got it. Just chill for a second.
Here's 66.6 set. Griffin check 66.6.
Griffin, moose 1, good check. Stand by for step off.
Yeah, A-firm. I'll probably give you guys a couple minutes.
Yeah, just hold them.
Command, Zeus.
Send for command.
Just doing a radio check. Were you chasing us earlier, Command?
Negative, command. Negative, Zeus. We're getting ready to step off. Estimate 2 mics.
Zeus copies.
Right
First
then.
step off, we'll be monitoring 6.6.
Copy. Out. One Moose. Let me know when you guys are set to roll. Got it. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, we're loaded, but yeah, we're good.
Red, you good?
The Moose 1-1's loaded. Ready to go.
Alright.
1-1, good copy. Stand by for rollout.
Oh, made it just in time. Have fun.
Say again, 100. No, sorry, no, I wasn't calling 100.
Oop. So little lower. Hey, Moose, your ass is hanging out.
Griffin sent for Moose.
Your ass was hanging out.
One to Moose. Send. Can I leave it to your discretion for a good dismount point? Because I can't see Jack from the back of this. Copy, you need to dismount, confirm? Yeah. Oh, no, Moose. Negative on that last. Could you get us a good dismount point up ahead? Because I can't see anything from the back of this vehicle. Copy, understood. We'll mark dismount when I think it's time to get into town. Okay.
Really wish I knew what that line was doing. Probably like my G-force meter. Yeah.
So red and blue, just to reiterate, we should be using this broadly as our anchor point. Try and move based on what
Come on.
doing.
There you go.
We got a display point on. Just check.
Griffin, Moose.
Moose, go ahead.
Griffin, if possible, start scanning that southwest sector of Section 1. Let me know if you see any hard checkpoints or 613.
Hey, firm, gonna roll around the southeast side and start taking a look. See if we can use this fucking camera. Just a heads up though, fog is very heavy where you're rolling into.
One Moose, clear for soft dismount.
Dismount.
Let's try this. Moose, Griffin.
Send.
Looks to me like up ahead of the road a little bit, maybe about 50 meters or so, there's a couple of what looks like destroyed vehicles hanging around. Just kind of a heads up, look out for IEDs or something like that.
Understood. Continue to recon Sector 1, please.
Yeah, Ephraim, I'm getting occasional rifle cracks.
Red, blue, rear will meet.
Alright, come on. Monitor.
Blue across the road.
There we go.
Moose 1-1's dismounted.
How do I move my camera?
1-1 understood. I'm hearing chatter though. I think a guy's glitched inside of our vehicle. Let me know when you're ready to start pushing out and we'll mirror you guys.
Alright, I cannot move my camera. Which is a bummer. Let's see. Just take a nice slow little roll here.
Yeah, Miss, we got one guy in the vehicle. Can't seem to get out.
Give us a sec. Understood.
Moose Griffin. Taking pretty intermittent gunfire here. Nothing close, just all rifle fire. Village looks to be very entwined with a forest. Not a lot of maneuvering room, occasional walls. Buildings look a little dilapidated and with some damage, so just kind of be aware of murder holes.
Good copy on all. Thank you. Moose out. Moose.
Woo!
Send him one. Do you know, could someone from inside the vehicle move to commander, gunner, driver's seat from the passenger? I don't believe so, but we can attempt. I'll jump out of commander seat and have your guy try it. If you can't, then tell him to disconnect and teleport him in.
We can let him know. Try to jump into the commander seat of the vehicle, and then jump out that way. Keep guns in the goodies.
User left your channel.
You know what's probably helpful? Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Ayo, there we go. The other frames go now.
User joined your channel.
Moose Griffin, just to be advised, I'm not really going to be able to assist with gunfire and stuff, too. There's so much canopy, I can barely see the buildings.
God, let him know when he's back in. Just gotta teleport him. Alright, move away from the broadly. Move forward out of the way, and let it roll in the middle of the road.
I haven't seen one goddamn tracer come at me. No.
Sorry, both my teams moving forward, not east down the road. Stick on your respective side of the road. They spread.
Yep. Damn. That was close.
So maybe you don't gotta stick right next to the vehicles. You got your sights. If anything goes toward that vehicle, you're probably gonna.
It's gotta be.
So keep moving it forward, right? Just try to stick with the vehicle here a second.
1-1 to... Send him 1-1. You can start pushing my guys forward here if you want to start rolling, slow down this route. Understood, we'll mirror their speed.
Once you push toward the tire blue, you're gonna let the vehicle roll past you at red time. And then you move on to your defensive roll in the rear.
on 1 degree.
Griffin, go ahead.
I don't know if you've got audio or not, but you got a few RPGs still in posture there.
Yeah, I haven't been too worried about it. I can't use my monitor. It's directly linked to my flight controls, so anytime I try to go to my camera, it tries to fly my helicopter. So I can only see if I get really close. Come on, you bastard.
Right, it's clear in the first building.
Hey Connor, your mic just a second longer, but send it. Got it. We got to build on the left side here. One of my teams is going to take. You're free to move forward here. Blue team's going to be on your right side. Just watch your left. Copy. Just take it easier, Red.
Griffin Moose.
User left your channel.
All I've really seen so far is a Gaz. I haven't seen any up-armored technical or vehicle or any static positions like that so far. Ooh, it's a good view right here.
Solid copy.
I'm gonna get my ass shot down.
Connor, do you copy? Gotcha, what's up? Did you read my last? Negative second. We just cleared the buildings here northwest.
Alright, here we go.
So we're just patching up and then we're gonna get ready to move.
Got it. As soon as you're good, keep moving on the left side of the road.
Copy that. Clear, we have another building northeast. Medium. Right, red's moving.
User joined your channel.
We got seven.
Griffin Moose interrogative. Ooh. I heard that whistle. Up all these guys' RPGs. Griffin Moose interrogative. If I see visual on a vehicle coming down the road and it appears armed, either technical or armored in some other way, am I just cleared on that?
If you can confirm it's armed technical, you're clear.
Red, when you push it across the road here,
Okay, firm. I always double check.
northern side of this sector 1.
If it's a Ural or something like that, even if it might be troop transport, I can't take that risk. Visual on an SPG gas.
Before you push across.
Griffin Moose, I have visual and I'm lined up on a SPG gas. Am I clear for miniguns?
Cleared. Break. Boost and 1-1 are currently in attack.
Okay, firm, I'll watch it. I'll just try to blip that thing.
Connor, we're just patching something up and then we're good to move.
Alright, let's figure this out real quick here. 'Cause I'm not gonna just start shooting.
Like the 2 of your guys sit on the right side of the road and 2 on the left somewhere.
Okay, snap 2. A nice reverse going. Okay, let's line up. Right there, that's them. I no longer have visual on this SPG gas. I don't know what happened to it. Hell? I just had it. It was right at that corner wall. That's frustrating. Oh, I see it. I'm visual it. I'm gonna clear it.
One's continuing down the road. Copy, Moose 1 rolling.
That's a bad angle. Should not have done that. Moose, is that SPG still active? Do you have any visual on that? Should I be saying command or should I be saying fucking Moose? Okay, visual, you guys.
Griffin, Moose, I know at this time.
Alright, A-Firm, you guys just rolled past the last time I saw it, so if it ain't there, it ain't there. No worries. What the hell is shooting at me so damn much? Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Shoot at my friendly people. They can shoot back freely. I come to bring peace and happiness to the region. Why I need VR right here.
It's like a static enemy vehicle up ahead, on the right side of the road. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like a troop transport. Can you get eyes on? Copy how far and what side of the road? Oh, negative. Rocket truck, right side of the road. It's no one's on it at the minute. It's about 100 meters up. Think you put a few rounds into it? Copy, moving forward. Guider and fire. Stand by. Send it 1-1. One of my teams is staying with you, the other's going to clear that farm building to the east. We're taking some fire from. Copy. So we're going strong here for them.
Ooh. Getting better. Pretty sure I'd be dead by a bird strike by now.
Seems like we're taking a lot of fire from Section 2, which is the next half of the town, northeast of us, so once we record that farm building, I want you to regroup on us.
These AI are in the trees. How did they see me so well to shoot?
1-1 Moose.
Alright, copy, barn is clear, friends.
And why can't I turn on the windshield wipers?
Go ahead.
User left
Boost
your channel.
engaging foot mobiles east, northeast of rocket truck near medical truck. Copy.
Medical truck, I'm telling you. Griffin Moose.
Send.
That semi-camouflage truck, you know it's a medical truck, right?
Understood. Foot mobiles around medical truck. Moose out.
They're bringing in medical supplies.
You want to continue up the road there. Spread your guys out to the left and right side if you can. Try to keep Falcon safe.
Ooh.
Moose 1-1's moving further up the road, 9 northeast. Moose copies, we'll mirror. Also be aware, we had some mobiles there in the north at the time. It was one guy, but we're hearing like intermittent gunshots coming from there, so just keep an eye. Solid copy on all. Let you guys know you got soft targets left and right side of the road. We cannot confirm they're armed. Unknown. Copy. Moose 1-1, hold your position. We got someone with a GL on the right side of the road firing it. One to move. Send it 1-1. I'm not sure it was you, but we're taking some heavy fire to the front, my red team. Copy 1-1, possible blue on blue. We're calling out near a medical truck, soldiers that are armed.
Oh no.
Red team, you near the medical truck. Red, you got me. Left and right, but... Connor, what are you ready to do? We just told them to stop. Were you guys anywhere near the medic?
Yeah, 1-1 to move, spot call. My guys are nowhere near the medical truck. I thought you were hitting them up. Understood, 1-1. Then be advised, we still got foot mobiles near medical truck.
I'm across the road from you.
Got it, Moose. I'm gonna hold my guys back a little bit. If you can see those targets you want to hit them. We'll go. Give me 10 seconds.
Let's hold here for a second. Moose is gonna engage the target and get the medical.
Good copy. Ready for holding.
User joined your channel.
Right left side of Moose.
Good copy.
1-1 to move.
Bunker's new.
1-1 to move. Send 1-1. 1-1's pushing forward.
Griffin 1-1.
Sending Griffin.
An intersection to where Road 4 joins. That appears to be some kind of H-barrier bunker. It doesn't look fortified or anything, but it is just an encirclement of H-barriers filled with supplies.
Copy Road 4, possible structure. Is that at the intersection of Road 4 and Main MSR?
Yeah, Ephraim.
Move south. Copy.
I got injured civilians here on the right side.
Connor, this is I'll relay to command, but I think that's not really our priority, right? Still guys northwest of us here, Red. Might be careful.
I was going to call it. There's contact northwest in the woods. We took our one up.
Ready for you to move. We'll just stick with Bradley, make sure it's safe. Alright, hang on. We got a barricade on this.
1-1 has a barricaded red brick building on your right side. Moose, you're going to try and clear it up.
Right, clear it, not red brick building. Oh, you're still in security for that.
1-1, sorry, it's in your last room, Moose. We got a barricaded red brick building on your right side. We're just going to try and clear it out.
There should be an
Moose, copy. Please hold it.
Yep, red copy's clearing.
You know what?
1-1, we have HESCO barriers left side of the street, about 60 meters up. We can confirm foot mobiles in those HESCOs, waiting for you guys to clear it out.
I'm just getting a headache here.
Mayor Moose is saying there is guys, these HESCOs in front of us here, so be really careful with the pond around them.
Moose Griffin.
Sin.
I've flown up to the North Pass icon, and I'm taking rifle rounds where I'm hearing the shot before I hear the crack. So it's close to me around this this North Pass, between the North Pass and your guys. So there's EI in those trees somewhere.
Okay, good copy. See if you can get eyes on a possible movement or reinforcement on that road for please, and update. Moose out.
Yeah, Griffin, just a clarification. I checked the road. I don't see any vehicles, but I am getting intermittent rifle fire. God damn it, guys. Just fly out in a perfect column so I can shoot you all to death. It's only fair.
Probably hurt their other friend in some way behind us here.
Oh boy. We're going back.
Alright, this whole section is out here in front of us, right?
Where is this? Ah.
1-1 is pushing into section 3 of the... Copy 1-1. Let's clear section 3. Once the town is completely cleared, we'll head together, we'll strong point, and we'll figure out what we're going to do about those Canadian POWs.
Griffin is Zeus.
Set for Zeus.
Is there anybody back at base that needs me to pick up?
Alright, they said we're cleared out here.
Negative.
Let's
Affirm, thanks.
barriers behind us. That's both teams red and blue.
They look so small.
1-1's going to regroup the HESCOs.
Alright. This is all good.
So much good.
Alright.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
Moose Griffin.
High command, Moose 1. Send it, Moose. High command, be advised, I think Crazy Fox I may have lagged out, and when he did, it kicked my gunner out and also damaged my Bradley. It's sitting there getting ready to cook off. Right, I'll see what I can do. Appreciate that.
Ta-da! And all is right in the world. I'm gonna go scan the road again. We'll scan road 4 first. Try to get the microphone out of the way there. Did not work. Clear so far. Not seeing anything. Unit calling?
Yeah, have you done a flyby north at all? toward that POW camp?
I didn't go that far north. I've gone just slight north of the North Pass marker. Every time I do, I take pretty hefty rifle fire. Haven't heard any RPGs or SPG cracks, but that's not to say they haven't tried.
Copy. Let's just keep it that way for now, just in case we spook them. Moose, can I get you outside again for a sec? One to Moose. Griffin, Moose 1.
Griffin.
Griffin, please recon four-way intersection north of North Pass for possible checkpoint or ambush.
Okay, North Pass, from the North Pass marker down to you guys. There's heavy rifle fire, actually, at the North Pass marker itself. The road, however, is clear. There's an occasional wreck, like a damaged truck, but nothing too crazy. I don't see any barricade, like traditional barricade or bunkers.
Solid copy, Griffin. Please recon north of North Pass, four-way intersection.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Moose. Go ahead. Hey, we're ready to roll when you guys give us the clear. Got it. We were waiting on one AFK at the minute, but we might just end up moving on, getting some Zeus teleport later. Moose, can I get you outside a second?
My goodness.
Roger.
Oh god, the fog is so thick here. Ooh. My poor main rotor. Alrighty. Uh-huh.
Griffin.
Griffin.
Griffin, change of plans, boss. We are now redirecting to road 4 to northwest pass. I need you ASAP to redirect to road 4 and stand towards northwest pass.
Okay, firm. Last time I did about 3 or 4 minutes ago, the dirt road was completely clear.
Good copy. We're redirecting. That's going to be our new objective.
Okay, firm. I have what appears to be our objective. Looks to me like it's a foundry type building or a grain silo, just south of the town with sandbag bunker emplacements that are shooting at me.
Copy, Griffin. At this time, recommend you stand down from POW location.
Yeah, A-firm, I already tracked out. I'm not going to fire on that. Alright, Griffin is on North A Pass. Gonna track it back to you guys, make sure it's all clear.
Moose, 1-1's fully loaded and ready to go. 1-1, Moose copies. Moose rolling out slow, braking left onto road 4. Come.
Hey, road 4 still looks clear.
To Moose. Send. Circle just north of that North A marker, the T intersection. We get a disc right there, and we'll just go firm while you guys roll off to the north, and then we'll push off toward our red arrow. Hey, no eyes on your mark, but you want to dismount north of North A, is that confirmed? Do you have that blue dismount marker? Like a good spot? Seen and confirmed. Alright, you kick us out there, you roll on, and then we'll push off. Welcome. Interrogative.
Come on, steer, you bastard.
Is it possible to leave like a fire team with us, or are we going to be all by ourselves? I might need to reorganize my teams first before we do that. Okay, if it's going to be too much of a shit show, then we'll just stick with the original plan. We can keep a group of guys on the tree line, but I think for now we have my full squad push through the trees. Maybe keep one close to you, but they're still going to be with us as a squad. Copy.
Oh shit. Moose, Griffin.
Send.
Urgent, truck, Ural, miniguns, I'm gonna engage it.
Understood. What's your grid?
Uh, 160194 on the move, defensive.
Moose 1 holding.
There's a truck with a ZU right on the bottom of it. I'm minigun the shit out of that fucking thing. Oh yes, respawn to spectator mode. I minigun the ever-living fuck out of that. How did that guy live? Annoying.
We have civilian contact on one side of the truck here. What do you want us to do with these civvies? Tell them to move the truck. It was sitting 100 meters north. Sounds like the vehicle is cooking off over here.
What is it? What's the button to set? How did I forget the button to sit down? Weird. Ah, oh, you can see the cigarette coming out of your mouth.
What happened to you?
That truck with the ZU on it.
Yeah.
I minigunned it with about maybe 100 rounds, and then I came in and like it was still shooting at me, so I came in with the Hydras. I don't know if there were two of them or what. Oh, I don't understand how I totally strafed the bed of that truck too, like right where the gun was. The miniguns managed to not.
I'm looking at it now. It's got 3, 4. You blew out all the tires, and there's a rocket around 20 meters behind the truck.
Alright, we're rolling. We'll try to expedite from here on out. Hang on, we'll hold 1 second.
Because of silliness. Anyways, you did, if it makes you feel better, knock out the truck.
Well, yes. I had a feeling that someone was controlling that truck because otherwise the crew would have dismounted.
Not always. You can actually force crews not to dismount. Fun stuff. But anyway.
See, I came into Hydra it.
Myself away again.
Okay, goodbye. But, yeah, I went into Hydra it, and I lost hull. I was like, okay, you know, this isn't that bad. I can still land or do something. And then the whole thing just exploded. And I was like, oh, well, never mind, I guess. That's the one thing I miss about ARMA 2. With ARMA 2, like, you could get shot down, you know what I mean? And then, like, make a landing.
There was more distinction between damage and explosive, where in ARMA 3 it's like, oh, you badly damaged, kaboom!
Yeah, it's like, oh, something's red. And then you instantly die, too.
Yeah.
It's kind of lame.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Because, like, I always miss ARMA 2, because, like, when was the last time somebody had a tail rotor shot out? You know what I mean?
You had one shot out yesterday.
No, I didn't?
Pretty sure it was you. I did a mission yesterday that someone was flying around and had a tail rotor.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember it.
Moose 1 backing up. Gunner 323. Open up.
Oh shit. Oh Wayne.
What'd they look at?
Wayne is in a deadly battle with a BRDM.
Ah.
What the fuck's Phantom doing? That's not Phantom, it's some fuckwit. Who's Hoolan?
Some new guy.
New guy? Yeah, right. Alright, I'll target him.
Okay.
Status. Moose 1 is up. Trying to engage BRDM in between trees.
Alright, well, I might as well stop the stream, so...
What was that?
I'm gonna stop the stream.
And I'll take that you in.
I figured I did my job.
Did your thing.
Did my thing.
Moose 113 has stopped up at
I'll
the
stop streaming now. It's gonna be boring.